From a young age, I resisted being told who to be. Even as a child, I felt a quiet rebellion stirring inside me whenever someone tried to define my path or shape my identity. There was always a sense that the answers I needed weren't out there, but somewhere deep within me, waiting to be discovered. I remember countless moments, walking alone at dawn, standing at literal and metaphorical crossroads, when I felt an inner pull, a gentle nudge guiding me forward. It was as if a quiet voice inside whispered, "Trust yourself. You already know the way." That voice was often drowned out by the noise of expectations, but it never truly faded. I dreamed of a world where everyone trusted their inner guidance, living authentically and free from external expectations. Imagine a society where each person feels empowered to follow their own truth, to celebrate their uniqueness, and to support others in doing the same. In that world, joy and connection would flourish, and comparison would give way to genuine acceptance. But too often, we're taught to seek answers outside ourselves, burying our inner wisdom under layers of conditioning, fear, and doubt. We look to authority figures, social norms, and even well-meaning loved ones for direction, forgetting that our own intuition is a powerful guide. This disconnect can leave us feeling lost, overwhelmed, and unsure of who we truly are. My journey led me to search for tools that would help people reconnect with their true selves. Not more rules, but a way back home. I explored countless books, philosophies, and self-help methods, always seeking something that honored individuality rather than conformity. I wanted to find a framework that encouraged self-discovery, not self-judgment. That's when I discovered human design. Not a rigid system, but a personalized map for navigating life by your own compass. It offered a new perspective, one that recognized our differences as strengths and provided practical tools for honoring our unique energy and decision-making processes. Human design describes the inner guidance I always believed in, offering a way to understand our energy, decisions, and unique place in the world. It's not about fitting into a mold, but about embracing who we are at our core and learning to trust the wisdom that's always been within us. With human design, reclaiming self-trust and authentic living finally felt possible. It's a journey of coming home to yourself, of honoring your path, and of living with a sense of freedom and peace that comes from truly knowing and trusting who you are. Imagine your life as a house, each room, each wall, each corner shaped by your experiences, memories, and dreams. But over time, as you grow and move through the world, other people start to leave their mark. Family, friends, teachers, and even strangers bring in their own furniture, hang their own pictures, and sometimes even paint over your favorite colors. Slowly, the house that once felt so familiar begins to change. You might wake up one day and realize you barely recognize the space you're living in. The process is subtle. Expectations, advice, and judgments accumulate like layers of wallpaper. You adapt, rearrange, and sometimes hide parts of yourself just to fit in or keep the peace. Before you know it, your authentic self is buried beneath years of well-meaning but misplaced renovations. Human design acts like a set of blueprints hidden beneath all those layers. It gently peels back the conditioning, revealing the original architecture of who you truly are. It's a reminder that your essence was always there, waiting to be rediscovered. This isn't about following a new set of rules or adding more layers. Instead, it's about unlearning the beliefs and behaviors that never really belonged to you in the first place. It's about letting go of the weight you've been carrying and finally feeling the relief of being yourself. When you look at your chart, you might see parts of yourself you were told to hide or change. But human design validates those parts, showing you that your quirks, sensitivities, and strengths are not flaws. They're features of your unique design. Think of it as a user manual for your energy. It explains how you're wired to make decisions, interact with others, and move through life. Your strategy and authority become your personal compass, guiding you toward choices that feel right for you, not just what others expect. As you begin to experiment with these insights, something shifts. The constant noise of others' opinions and expectations starts to fade into the background. In its place, your own inner voice grows stronger and clearer, guiding you with a sense of calm confidence. With time, self-acceptance blossoms. You stop fighting against your nature and realize you were never broken, just uniquely designed. There's a deep peace in finally embracing who you are. Human design becomes a loving permission slip, a gentle reminder that you have every right to be yourself, just as you are, without apology. In the end, it's a map leading you back home, authentic version of yourself, where you finally feel at peace. Some worry human design puts them in a box, but it's actually a tool for radical empowerment. Your chart isn't a cage, it's the key to freedom. Defined centers show your consistent strengths. Open centers are windows for wisdom, not weaknesses. True empowerment comes from embracing both your strengths and your openness. Knowing what's truly yours lets you stop identifying with others' energy and find real freedom. Your chart guides you to your authentic path, not by saying you can't, but by showing how you thrive. Human design helps you stop comparing and start celebrating your individuality. It's about liberation, living your most authentic, powerful life. Many think only certain types can create or initiate, but every person is a creator. Manifestors initiate from inner urges, but that doesn't mean generators, projectors, or reflectors can't start things. Each type creates in their own way. Generators respond to what excites them. Projectors guide with insight. Reflectors sense and reflect community needs. The difference is in how, not if, you create. Generators act when lit up by life. Projectors create through recognition and invitation. Reflectors create by reflecting the environment. The myth of the doer creates a false hierarchy. Human design shows everyone has creative power, just in their own unique way. Creation is universal. Your design reveals your most fulfilling way to engage with it. When you first look at your human design chart, it's tempting to focus only on the defined centers and gates, the colored-in parts that seem to stand out. But remember, you are not just a handful of stars shining in the night. You are the entire sky, vast and limitless, holding space for every possibility. Your chart is a map, but it doesn't define your boundaries. Instead, it reveals the incredible expanse of who you are and what you can become. Every gate and center exists within you, whether it's defined or undefined. The defined areas are your natural strengths, your consistent energies, the qualities you can always rely on. But the undefined areas are just as important. They are open, flexible, and receptive, allowing you to experience life in a dynamic, ever-changing way. These undefined spaces are where you connect with others, learn, and grow. Undefined doesn't mean lacking or broken. It means you have the gift of sampling a wide range of energies, perspectives, and experiences. Through your undefined centers, you become a student of life, learning from the world around you and from the people you meet. These areas are where you develop wisdom, empathy, and adaptability. For example, having an undefined heart center doesn't mean you're missing willpower or value. Instead, it's an invitation to become wise about what truly matters to you, to understand self-worth from a deeper place, and to recognize value in yourself and others without needing to prove anything. You have access to all the energies in the chart, just in different ways. Sometimes you express them consistently, and sometimes you reflect or amplify them from those around you. This is what makes you unique and deeply connected to the world. Your chart isn't a set of limits. It's a guide to your most sustainable, authentic expressions. It shows you where you shine naturally and where you are open to growth, learning, and transformation. It's a tool for self-awareness, not a box to contain you. So, let go of worrying about what you think you lack. Instead, turn your attention to the infinite potential within you. Explore, experiment, and embrace every part of your design. You are the whole sky, expansive, beautiful, and full of possibility. Human design invites you to celebrate your wholeness, to honor both your strengths and your openness, and to live as the vast, limitless being you truly are. Picture 4 friends with the same idea, a community garden. Each, with a different type, brings their unique approach. The generator, Sarah, feels a gut yes and dives in, her energy drawing others to join. The projector, David, sees the big picture, organizes, and guides the group with recognized wisdom. The manifestor, Maria, initiates the project, breaking inertia and getting things started. The reflector, Leo, observes and senses the community's needs, offering insights that make the garden whole. Each type creates, each is essential. The goal isn't to act like someone else, but to honor your authentic way. Human design shows that everyone's creative process matters. Your unique approach is your superpower. Together, we create something greater. In a world of endless advice, the most profound guidance is your own excitement. If something lights you up, it's a sign you're on the right path. We're conditioned to distrust our joy, but human design guides us back to trusting what feels good and true. Your strategy and authority help you connect with what's right for you, and it usually feels deeply satisfying. Challenges may come, but when you're lit up by purpose, effort feels generative, not draining. Don't let your mind talk you out of your joy. If it excites you, follow that light. It's pointing to your purpose. Human design is a tool for liberation, not limitation. Sometimes we use it to build new walls, saying, "I can't do that, I'm a projector." But that's a misunderstanding. The goal is to experiment, not become rigid. Deconditioning is like clearing clutter. You let go of beliefs that aren't yours. Human design helps you see your needs and gifts clearly, removing blocks to your true self. If you find yourself using your chart to play small, pause. That's old conditioning in disguise. This knowledge is about courage and authentic risk. Use it to question fears, not validate them. Tear down the walls and step into your true potential. Most people already know what they want deep down. They just lack permission to trust it. We seek validation from others, waiting for someone to say our dreams are valid. Human design is the ultimate permission slip, showing your authority lives within. Seeing your chart can feel like a homecoming, revealing your strengths and natural decision-making. This validation gives you courage to claim your truth. Use human design as a key, not a rulebook. Trust yourself and your inner guidance. Let your chart help you remove fear and self-doubt. You don't need anyone's approval to live your calling. The power to create your life is, and always has been, in your hands.